Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. We're back on the West Coast Mainline Overshack and we're in the lovely Class 47. Also being the sort of InterCity 47, but can you notice something a little bit off? You might not be able to see it too well on the video, but let's come down here a bit more. Look at that, Scotrail. That's pretty cool. As yeah, apparently occasionally you would find sort of Scottish-based locomotives would come south of the border. So that's what we're doing. It does look a bit weird as it's an InterCity / Scotrail 47 with a steel train, or empty steel train, but it's still cool. And we're going to be heading up to Carnforth on this run. So it's about 40 minutes. Right, let's see. Yeah, so we got to wait until 5:05, and then we shall be out of here. Hopefully, so we got about 15 seconds. That's all set up. That's in engine only. So we're basically all ready. Let's start getting that off. Actually, start getting those brakes off. Put the straight brake on, just to hold us. Hopefully, we'll get the signal as well. There you go. 26 miles to Carnforth. Right. So the brakes are going to take a little while to come off. I'm just going to make sure they are on the right setting as well, which they're not at the moment. So we want to set that to, what's it going to be? Vacuum brake goods? Air brake goods. I think it like that. Is it like that? I think it like that. So let's do that. And we should slowly be able to get going. I don't think it'll be vacuum brakes on these ones. That's like on the older school freight stuff. Yeah, there we go. We are off. Leaving Preston behind. We're sort of on the flatlands part of the route for this run. Sort of north of Carnforth is where you get into sort of where it goes sort of all over the place, up and down, up and down. This bit's fairly straightforward. The fast bit. Power up a little bit more as we head out. Cool. Look at that 87 there. Ooh. In InterCity livery. It's just something about the InterCity livery. Like, everything's blue and then you just get the InterCity livery and it's like, that's nice. What one's that? Velocity. Stunning looking loco. I can't wait until we see the 86, which hasn't been officially revealed yet, but I think we sort of know already it's going to be an 86, unless drastically the picture that JT leaked, or teased I should say, was some other locomotive. It does seem like we're going to get an 86. Again, nothing official, but it seems like we're going to get an 86, which would be brilliant. Really then complement the 87, and just another nice electric loco to drive. But again, I suppose that could still all change. Yeah, Just Trains, I think it was on the last roadmap, they put up a teaser, and it was of the tail, with one of the lamps at the front, and straight away people were like 86, 86, which it would make sense to have an 86 on here. So I think we can assume it's going to be coming, but yeah, it's not official yet. I don't know, what other sort of electric locos could we have on this route? The 83? I think that's electric, isn't it? Would the 83 be on here? And as we're a freight train, I think we're class 6 as well. Yeah, so 60 miles an hour is our top speed. Put that up into full. There's a 101, a couple of paces. Lovely, and there's the line off to Blackpool, which we say goodbye to. Yeah, to Blackpool. Cool. That's where you head north. Cool. So it will be a slightly slower run. than usual. Usually we'd be flying along here at 100 miles an hour, but not quite in this video. 60 miles an hour only. Oh, there's a couple of the developers there. There they are. Cool. And then if we were a class 4 freight train, we'd be able to get up to 75 miles per hour. I don't know if I've seen a class 4 on the timetable. I've seen a class 7. But I know for class 6 the top speed is 60 miles an hour. 6 and then 60. Cool. Got my cup of tea with me as well, so perfectly set for the journey. Get a nice little shot. I'm about to set this one in August because it is so early in the morning. Look at that, what beauty. See, I think we are an empty, oh no, we're not. I don't know why the front two were, or front few. But no, we do have some steel. Why is the first, the first, it's just sort of, like half of it's just empty. It's weird. Didn't see the other bits down the back. So yeah, we do have some steel. So how much do we weigh? Let's have a look. 1,088 tons, and this has come from Wilston. So yeah, come up from London then. So quite a way. Where's it going as well? Where's this one going? Workington, wherever that is. I'm assuming that's probably off. I mean, we go up as far as Carnforth, so I'm assuming it's on the Cumbrian coast somewhere. So it might even be Barrow area, because Barrow you've got the well, in real life now you've got the is it the submarine? Yeah, the submarine sort of where they build submarines. So maybe it's something to do with that, still going up to there. If in the 80s there was a submarine factory builders place here, or in Barrow. Nice. So it should be a fairly clear through run, as it's 5 AM in the morning. Here in our class 47. And we're going about 45 at the moment. So it's sort of bouncing around a little bit, up and down, just a little. Nice. I suppose as we get to go slower, we sort of get to enjoy the scenery a little bit more. I mean, I know it's not really that scenic here, but we can sort of take in all the foliage and veg, and like it looks really good. There's no sort of, say, bald patches or foliage. It looks great. Which is nice. Oh, what we got here? Is that a 40? Oh, 37. Yeah, 37. Double-headed 37. Well, I think they're the cement wagons. So for that you would need Tees Valley and the class 31. So there's quite a lot of layers for this route. So if you own or enjoy the other BR routes in the game, Tees Valley, Northern Transpennine, West Cornwall Local, BR Heavy Freight Pack, Peak Forest, Spirit of Steam, if you enjoy all of them and you have them, you sort of you get extra for this route, which it's great. I really love that about Train Sim World, the way things sort of layer over from different DLC, and that one goes there, that can go there, that can go there. It's like one of the best things about it. Cool. We're getting there. We're getting a bit of speed slowly. Apologies if I do sound a little bit quiet. So I must admit I'm a little bit tired. Yeah, finished work at 2:47 in the morning on Saturday, so this should be out in a couple of days, or maybe even tomorrow. Sunday now, and then tomorrow I start at 4:55 in the morning. So I'm sort of going from lates to earlys, just like and quite extreme late to earlys as well. Right, we're at 60. Let's pop that down. So we've still got a bit of a way to Lancaster, which I don't think we'll need to speed down through there. Speed down, slow down through Lancaster. I feel like it stays at 75. So we might just be able to speed through at 75, but obviously we'll keep an eye out. It might come down a bit more. But I mean, well, 60 anyway, so we'll be fine. In fact, we won't need to slow down. Sort of the long stretch though between Preston and Lancaster, because from Lancaster to Carnforth it's 4.5 miles, so I think it was 26 miles from Preston to Carnforth, so this is just a really long stretch. And sort of, yeah, the fast, fairly direct bit, speed doesn't really change on this part of the route. It's once you get north of Carnforth, that's where you start going sort of within the Lake District, and the speed changes a bit more. It's a bit more wiggly, there's more gradients, whereas this bit is pretty straightforward. Nice. Try and get a little shot of us now. It's a bit dark, isn't it, there? Yeah, let's go a bit further up. Oh, maybe try and get a shot at Hestbank, maybe. Or just here. I need a bit of sun on the train. Oh, actually, what we could do, actually, it's a bit cheeky, but we could, yeah, it's not great, is it? Nah, we'll wait. Wait until we get a perfect spot. Right, let's pop the brakes on a bit, as we are a little bit over 60 there. We're going about 61, I'd say. Well, maybe not even that, but still. Let's keep it bang on 60. Oh, should we try? Let's try. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that will do. Yeah, that's all right. Let's get a bit of rotation on there. Let's just take a second just to admire how good that 47 looks. It does look good. Right, back in. Okay, a bit weird doing the InterCity Scotrail livery on a steel train, but you do get some weird allocations, so it probably did happen. I mean, it allows you to do it in the game, so in fact let me go on Google Images and sort of have a look. I don't know, like InterCity livery freight 1980s InterCity freight 47. See what comes up. Okay, not so much freight at the moment, but I'm sure they probably did do some form of freight at one time. Possibly. Oh, just let's go just say the 47 in InterCity. Would be cool actually to get seen it on the images here. The Scotrail 47 with the blue stripe. So it's like similar to how it is now, but instead of the red stripe, it's blue. That would be cool to see. don't know if that's maybe slightly later on from 1986. Lovely. A bit of power. Let's get that up a bit. But I mean, yeah, hopefully everyone has been enjoying our West Coast Mainline Overshap content. It's been thoroughly enjoyable to drive, and it's just something of a different level, really. 90 miles from one end to the other. You got electric trains, diesel, you know, multiple units. I suppose you got electric locos, diesel locos, multiple units, the little shunters. It just has a bit of everything, this route. And it's not just A to B, because you can go down the Morecambe branch. Which again, just sort of gives it that extra level. That's the thing with routes. I think the best routes are ones where you can go to multiple places. Like Blackpool branches, Blackpool South, Blackpool North, Ormskirk, you go up to, was it Fleetwood, up Burnades, up that area. Brighton Mainline, go to Reigate, East Coast Way, Seaford and Eastbourne. Sort of those routes where you can go to even, you know, A to B and then A to C instead. I would say they're the best routes in the game. I know Brighton Mainline, it's only just along to Reigate, but it's still a branch line. It's still on the Ardingly branch on there as well. Just adds to, yeah, adds to it. I don't know, what type of routes do you guys prefer? Do you prefer simple A to B? So think East Coast Mainline, Peterborough to Doncaster, which is a nice route. I personally quite like it, but it's literally just A to B. Or do you prefer a route like Cathcart Circle and probably the new Cardiff City one, where it's a small network but lots of different places you can go to, or a mainline, say the Brighton Mainline, or East Coast Way, where you've got the branch line going off. So yeah, like a mainline route with a branch line like this. Yeah, simple A to B mainline, a mainline with a branch, or sort of a small network which doesn't go that far. If I've actually categorised them all right. Oh, that's cool. A little custom motorway sign there. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's cool. Lancaster 11 miles, Kendal 32, and Carlisle 76. So Kendal is on this route, but the railway station isn't. Kendal's on the Windermere branch, which comes off at Oxenholme. But if you're basically just as you pass Oxenholme station, about a mile up the line, you'll see Kendal down sort of in the valley. So Lancaster's 11 miles, that's good to know. So Carnforth is in about 15 miles now then. Let's get a flyby shot. Not really much to look out for. Well, this would be nice on the bank. So all of them are empty, then you got old steel there. Weird. Cool. As we head along. I thought that might load in late. That seems to be like one of the only sort of scenery issues I've seen on this route is the power cables. They're a bit weird, they sort of load in last minute. But really apart from that, there isn't really much else to mention really bad scenery wise on this route. I mean, there isn't. Unless you can think of any, do pop them in the comments. If you can think of any scenery which is a bit like, ooh, don't know about that, comment below. But really, yeah, the power lines loading in a bit funny, but I'm sure that can probably be easily sorted. I did in the first look, I did mention the hills, but I don't think there's really much more you can do about that, as they're not covered in trees, they're not rocky. So yeah. Yeah, scenery is lovely on this route. Let's get another flyby shot actually. One thing which surprises me on this route, there's no tunnels. Even though we're going in, you know, up towards the Lake District, we should sort of think, oh, there'll probably be loads of tunnels. There's no tunnels. Look at that, lovely. Cool. Yeah, that's the one surprising thing about this. No tunnels. Oh, we do get some impressive bridges though. Especially the one after Lancaster, over one of the rivers. And this place is here, another little farm. On some sort of large village over there. Nice. At that perfect time of the day. And all a sort of a late summer's a late summer's morning as the sun's starting to rise. Well, sort of already up. So I know coming into Lancaster, I think the speed first comes down to 75. Or was it 100? Well, we'll see it drop eventually. See, most of the ones we've done on this route have been going southbound, so I know the southbound route fairly well now. But northbound, not so well. Still doable, but not so well. Cool. Come on, Lancaster, you must be coming up soonish. I reckon 7 minutes and we'll be going through Lancaster. Then that gives us 10 minutes to go to Carnforth, which I'm assuming we'll be stopping on the platform at Carnforth, unless it wants us to go to, in fact let's check now just in case, unless it wants us to go to one of the little sidings there. Yeah, we're stopping on the platform. We'll have a little freight train now. What's that one? 6 Papa 2-4. Cool, I suppose there'll be a driver change at Carnforth. Someone else can take it further. Have a little village here, or fairly big village here, but no station. What's this? I'm going on Google Maps. Google Maps is like my best friend when it comes to looking at all these places. Probably what, 8 miles south of Lancaster? What is that? That could be... Hang on. No, I don't think it would be that. Oh no, yeah, it could be that. No, yeah. Gowgate? Gulgate? Gowgate? Could be that, which we've just gone sort of over. So a bit further up we'll have Liveried, which is, oh there we go. Oh hang on. I can see some houses. Yeah, so that's Liveried. And after that's in Lancaster. Cool, which means we are getting there. Well, it's good to learn all these little villages and little places you see off the edge of the route. What are these called? Barracks Islands? I don't know. Ubek. Ubek. Is that a village round here? Ubek. I don't think so. Just the name of the siding. That's if it's still there in real life. I'm sort of on Google Maps having a little look-see, but not with any luck trying to find it. Possibly not. Right, enough Google Maps. Back to concentrating on this. JT Transport. So we should be going through the through lines at Lancaster. Would be pretty silly of the signaller to put us through the platform. Through the platforms. So we should just be going straight through. And we should be at Carnforth in around 14 minutes or so. Which we'll know when we're coming up to that is, well, we'll get signals. The warning signals for it. Cool. Bit of industrial, what's this up here? Oh, no, that's one of the, what's that? I think it's some sort of hospital institute of some sort. Well, that was the 75 limit, so we should be soon approaching Lancaster. Oh, 85 there. The brakes on a little bit. Again, we can only really be at 60. Even though it's 1986, there won't be any sort of train tracking to see how fast we're going, but we still need to be at 60. It's quite steep going downhill here all of a sudden. There we go. Oh yeah, this is Lancaster. Let's hope it is 60 or so through here. 90. Wow. Cool. Well, through we go, and we're still going downhill actually here, so let's put the brakes on again. You see the castle up on the hill, or should do. Nice, that's that. And yeah, about 4 miles up to Carnforth. Where's the castle? I thought it was... Where is it? Oh, up there. Yeah, I think that up there, ain't it? Nice, that's that. Get those brakes off slowly. Just hoping we have actually set them up correctly. But it should be. 55. So relatively soon we'll see the Morecambe branch going off. That sort of departs fairly quickly after Lancaster. And quite soon after that you then got Hessbank, where we get to see the glimpse of the west coast. And have a little shot. Cool. There's the junction indicator for the Morecambe branch, which goes off there. So down to was it Bar Lane, Bear Lane? Bar Lane, I'm just going to call it Bar Lane and Morecambe. Then you get the other bit joining up here. And yeah, then it's Hest Bank. Which you can actually do services which use that spare of track there. Can't remember which ones, but yeah, a fair few do go along that bit there on the left. Is it not Morecambe to Barrow, is it? No, could be. And then Hest Bank, so this is the coast. Once again, get another little shot. Tell me we're watching from our garden up here. There we go. There's that. This used to have a station, I believe, but not anymore. Like most of the little places on this route, Shap used to have a station, but not anymore. T-Bay, I think that had a station once upon a time, but not anymore. Alright, double yellow, so we'll start popping the brakes on. The signal sections on here are fairly lengthy. I'd imagine it might be approach control coming into Carnforth as well. Or some form of it. So we're 1,000 tons, so it will take us a little bit of a way to slow down. See the single yellow coming up. Try and pass that maybe about 30. There we go. Cool. Single yellow. Unless Carnforth got semaphores. No, Morecambe's got semaphores. Carnforth might have semaphores. Or did it? I'm trying to remember now. Morecambe definitely has semaphores. I can't remember if Carnforth did at the other end of the platform. But there are still a few lines in the country which still just use semaphore signals. I mean, they are slowly being replaced, but yeah, I think there are a few still which are semaphores. And there's even a few notable, you know, down here in the south, which have semaphores. Not full lines, but places like Bognor Regis, Littlehampton, Hastings, semaphore signals. Which is quite cool. If they work, why replace them? I can see, you think that's our signal coming up. You can see the junction indicator on it, but it's still set at red. It down. Nice and slow. Slow down a bit more as well, it's a little bit quick. I think we are going uphill now, so that will help us out a little bit. Oh, there we go, it's changed. Now we can power up just a little bit though. I can't imagine it's that quick going off to the left here. Probably 15 or 20 miles an hour. Oh, through we go. Yeah, what's it going to be, 15 or 20? I doubt it's going to be much more than that coming across. You can open the window if you want on here. A bit of fresh air, some louder engine sounds. Still a little bit further. Here we are. Well, actually, there's no speed board for it. But I'm assuming, yeah, 15 or 20. So we're going 20 at the moment. Oh, hello, what's that over there? Like a... What line's this? Oh. Oh, hang on. Oh, I think this was some sort of railway museum. Might be the name of the Furness Road and Cragbank Railway. Yeah, I think it's some sort of... Is it locomotion it's called now? And there is a red light again coming up. There's a 45. And 87 here as well. And the signal is for us as well. I suppose we didn't just come across a bit further up. Unless there's already another train in there. Hang on, that might not be our signal. No, that's got to be our signal. Yeah, that's got to be, unless it is for the track. No, I think pretty certain it is. Let's come to a stop, and then we'll investigate. Right, let's take that off. Put that on. Yeah, I'm assuming that must be our signal, because we can go... Can we go right? Yeah. Yeah, it must be. Let's contact the signaller. No. Check them out. That is our signal, yeah. What's going on? Unless there's a passenger train, which might be in the way. Let's jump down and we use the signal post phone. Yeah, that's fine. That's off. Pop that on as well. Full service. Right, yeah, let's jump down and use the signal post phone. Wait for signal to change. We'll do that at 5:43, so we've still got a minute or so. But there's the loco. Let's hop back in. Cool. Let's have a look at the schedule. 5:52 to York. Surely we can't be waiting for that. I mean, that's another 10 minutes. Has anything else got the road yet? Oh, hang on, no, there is something in there. It was sort of hidden beneath the label. 5:50. Oh, we got ages then until we're due in there. Yeah, so that says 5:50. That service 5:50 to York. Well, I suppose we'll just end. I mean, we're in the siding, so we're in the right place. But I think we'll just end it there then. We are at Carnforth, so hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in all of the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Other than that, have a lovely rest of the day, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.